Hey guys, this is Rocky. Welcome back to the channel. If you are someone who is just getting into ethical hacking, pen testing, or cybersecurity in general, you have probably searched online for a beginner guide to hacking. And what did you find? Tons of video, blogs, and courses claiming to teach you everything you need to know to become a hacker in a few easy steps. But here's the problem. Most of those guides, they are traps. Not in the sense that they will hack you, but they give you false sense of progress. They show you flashy tools, a quick command, maybe even walk you through a quick exploit, and suddenly you think you are learning. But are you really? In this video, we are going to break down why so many beginner hacking tutorials are misleading, why they often leave out, and how they can seriously slow down your growth as a hacker. We'll talk about the real skills you should focus on, the common misconceptions, and how to avoid falling into copy-paste cycle that hold back so many beginners. If you are serious about learning hacking the right way, not just watching cool stuff happen on Kali Linux, but actually understanding what's going under the hood, then this video is for you. Grab a notebook, stay tuned, and let's cover the truth behind beginner hacking guide trap. You have probably seen videos or blog title "Learn Hacking in 10 Minutes" or "The Ultimate Beginner Hacking Guide." Sound exciting, right? But here's what no one tells you. Most of those guides are just showing you flashy tools like Nmap, Metastore, or SQL Map without ever explaining what's really going on. You follow along, type the same command, and it feels like you are doing something cool. But the truth is, you are not learning hacking. You are just repeating steps. If the tool doesn't work or if something changes, you are stuck. You don't know how to fix it or even why it broke. That's the trap. You think you are learning, but you are only watching. And that's what holds back thousands of beginners. Alright, now let's break down the biggest trap found in most beginner hacking guides. And chances are, you have already fallen into one of these without realizing it. Trap number 1. Tool addiction. Almost every beginner guide jumps straight into showing you how to use tools like Metastore, SQL Map, or Nmap. But here's the thing, these tools are just shortcuts. If you don't know what they are doing behind the scenes, you are not learning. You are just clicking buttons or copying commands. Tools are powerful, but they are not a replacement for actual knowledge. Trap number 2. Skipping the fundamentals. Most tutorials skip over the basic like networking, Linux command, or how the web actually works. But these fundamentals are what every hacker really builds on. Without them, you are like someone trying to drive a race car without knowing how to even shift gears. Trust me, understanding TCP/IP, file permission, or how a server responds to a request will take you further than any tool ever will. Trap number 3. No real thinking required. A lot of guides hand you one step-by-step instruction. You don't have to think, you just follow. But hacking isn't about following instruction. It's about figuring things out when there aren't any instructions. If you are not thinking critically, analyzing output, or asking why something works, you are not developing your hacking mindset. Trap number 4. Copy-paste culture. This one is everywhere. People copy payloads or command from a guide without ever reading what it was. The problem, when it doesn't work, they have no idea why. They can't troubleshoot and they can't adapt. If you don't understand what a payload is doing, you shouldn't be running it. Trap number 5. No practice or application. Some guides show you cool stuff but never encourage you to try it by yourself in a lab or safe environment. Watching a hacking tutorial without practicing is like watching a gym video and expecting to get fit. Real hacking comes from doing, failing, fixing, and repeating. So, those are the traps. Too many tools, not enough basic, no critical thinking, blind copy pasting, and no hands-on practice. If you want to actually become a hacker, you have got to avoid this and take control of your learning path. Now that you know the common traps, let's talk about why they are actually dangerous. Because they don't just slow you down, they can completely ruin your hacking journey if you are not careful. Reason number 1. You get stuck easily. When you rely on tools or tutorials, the moment something changes like a different OS, a patch vulnerability, or even a small configuration changes, you are stuck. You don't know what's wrong, and more importantly, you don't know how to fix it. And in the real world, there's no step-by-step walkthrough for every scenario. Reason number 2. You can't troubleshoot. Real hackers are problem solvers. They analyze errors, break things down, and fix them. But if you only memorize command without understanding what they do, you'll have no idea how to debug an issue or why something failed. Troubleshooting is a core skill, and a beginner trap kill that skill. Reason number 3. No foundation means no growth. Without understanding the basic like how networks communicate, how websites work, or how file systems are structured, you can't build advanced skills. You hit a wall really fast, and no matter how many tools you try, you can't move forward. A strong foundation is what let you move from script kiddie to skilled hacker. Reason number 4. You think you know more than you do. This is the most dangerous part. Beginner guides often make hacking look too easy. You start thinking, I have done a few exploits, I must be getting good. But confidence without understanding is a trap in itself, especially in cybersecurity. One mistake and you could break something important, get into legal trouble, or make yourself vulnerable to being hacked. Reason number 5. You are not preparing for real opportunities. Whether it's a bug bounty program, a cybersecurity job, or a CTF competition, no one cares if you can run SQL Map or Metastore. They care if you understand how things work, how to think critically, and how to walk through complex problems, and beginner traps don't train you for any of that. It starts with a mindset shift. Instead of chasing fancy tool or quick expert, focus on building a strong foundation. Start with the basic, and I mean really basic. Learn how to use Linux properly, understand how to navigate a terminal, work with file permission, manage user and explore system processes. Don't just run Kali Linux and assume you are ready. Learn the operating system itself first. Next, dive into networking. This part is non-escapable. Hacking is deeply rooted into how systems communicate, so you need to understand concepts like IP address, DNS, protocols like TCP and UDP, and how data flow across the internet. Once that's clear, move on learning how website work. That includes HTML, JavaScript basic, cookie, session, and HTTP header. The more you understand how web apps are built, the better you will get at breaking them. Another big piece is learning to manually test for vulnerabilities before relying on tools. It's easy to run automated scanners, but they won't teach you how to think like a hacker. Instead, try testing login pages, playing with input fields, and exploring how things break, all using your own logic. Tools should support your knowledge, it shouldn't replace it. And don't just watch YouTube video or read blog post. Actually gets your hands dirty. Set up a home lab or use platform like TryHackMe or Hack the Box. This platform give you safe, real-world environments to practice in, where you can break things, make mistakes, and learn from them. And that's where the real growth happens, through trial and error. And if you are looking for a structured way to start, check out our new book, The Pentester Playbook. We created it especially for beginners who want to build their skill in the right way, with real experience, hands-on example, and clear learning path. It cuts through the noise and help you to avoid the traps we have been talking about. You can grab a copy from the Codelivly store. The link is in the description below. Alright, so here's the deal. Most beginner hacking guides look good, but they are full of shortcuts and bad habits. If you really want to learn hacking, start with the basics, build your skill step by step, and focus on understanding, not just copying. If you find this helpful, hit like, subscribe the channel, and share it someone starting out. This is Rocky signing off. Stay curious and keep learning.